One night, thieves broke into the office of Belgo Control in Brussels. They stole a heavy, secure safe full of legally protected documents. When employees noticed the vault had been pinched, they were happy. Why did they have this reaction, and why weren't they found negligent? One more time. One night, thieves broke into the office of Belgo Control in Brussels. They stole a heavy, secure safe full of legally protected documents. When employees noticed the vault had been pinched, they were happy. Why did they have this reaction, and why weren't they found negligent?
Is this company like a security company and this was an experiment using like their competitor's security system or something? And the idea was like, yeah, we're going to just put this safe here and we're going to like set it up and see if people are willing to try and steal from someone who uses our competitors and whether those systems are good enough. And so when it got stolen, they were like, that's exactly what we wanted. We wanted someone to steal it.
I am pretty sure that Belgo Control, or Belgia Control, is the Belgian air traffic control systems. I think. And I don't know that. I just feel like that's the correct vibes for that name.
For me, the name feels like a transport company. It definitely feels in the world of transport. Don't know why.
I'm not sure the specific thing this company or organization does is that important to the question.
All right.
But the safe contained legally protected documents. So that's got to be important as well. What was in the safe?
I guess it's like if it's in a safe, we're assuming that this is stuff that was... The logic of the question is, right, like it's in a safe and the things we know about things that are in safes is that they are precious and we want to keep them safe. Hence the name. And someone's stolen them, but these people are both happy about it and they aren't found negligent, which is the weird stuff because normally if it might be like they were devastated and it was a bad thing, but then it was fine because they weren't found negligent because of some other bit. I feel like every aspect of this question is tearing me in different directions.
I thought it might be like a listed building where they can't change it, they can't do anything to it, but it's a massive responsibility for them. And suddenly someone has stolen it. Oh, it's not our problem anymore. We no longer have to deal with this thing, and it's not our fault. We can't get done for it. Can't get done for it. Sorry, am I a school child from the 90s?
That's along the right lines as far as the reaction. But you're not quite there as to why specifically they were relieved.
Oh, is it like the documents are to do with like employee discipline or something like that? Like the records, they were like written records of stuff that the employees were like, and I don't want anyone to find out about this. Get rid of them.
The people who are going to be fired next week are... Oh, no one now. It's all gone.
Why did you say that in the manner of a reality TV elimination? In no particular order.
Making their way through and staying employed with the company next week are... Should do that on every Friday evening, shouldn't they? Just as you go home for the weekend.
3 employees are up for elimination tonight.
So there really wasn't an intrinsic value to these paper documents.
Huh.
Old historical records, then.
Oh no, you'd be sad if you lost those though, because that's history.
I'm going to ask you to think, why wouldn't they have moved these documents somewhere else?
Maybe they're difficult to move. Maybe there's a lot of them or something.
The gasping wasn't helpful. I'd always seem to gasp and say, is it that they... No, this is so stupid. But that sometimes is how you get the correct answer on lateral.
It often is.
Is it that this safe is... They can't open the safe for some reason. And the thieves are able... Like, they have the tools or the capabilities in their stealing of it or in their going into it to open that, like, safe. So there is either something else in there that they can now get access to, or because the actual documents aren't useful to anyone but the company, they can get them back in some way. Like, there's...
Hear me out. How many Fast and Furious movies have you seen? Because there is at least one where there is a bank heist caused by just getting a very powerful car and pulling a safe out of a bank. Just pull the entire thing out. Did they just move the whole thing and that suddenly gained them access to something?
You're really, really close. I think you're going to be infuriated by this question.
Always.
We already
always.
are.
Rowan, you said they couldn't get to the things in the safe. So pull on that a little more. They're responsible for these documents, but they can't get to them. And everybody knows they can't get to them.
That does make the documents extremely safe.
It does.
Yeah, in a way, they were kept safe from everyone.
But someone will probably want them. As in, someone legitimately wants them, but now can't access them.
Maybe they don't. Maybe the thieves just saw, oh, massive safe, that must have the valuables inside.
That I think you're basically there, but
The thieves think there's valuables inside the safe. There is not. There's just a lot of paperwork that... Wait, you said no one had access to it.
correct. But they were legally responsible for protecting it.
So did they not know that what they were protecting was nonsense? And it was like the actual valuables were somewhere else, so that there was a sense of like they weren't seen as negligent because it didn't matter that this had happened, because actually the valuables were in the toilet cistern this entire time.
Have they lost the combination to the safe? Is that what's gone on here? They've got a safe, they've been protecting documents, but now they've lost the combination for whatever reason. So that's the problem. And then someone nicks the stuff and then...
And so they don't care anymore. They don't have to deal with opening the safe because the safe has vanished.
Correct. The thing about this question is that what's in the safe isn't actually important, but it was filled with, well, it both is and isn't important. The safe was filled with archived documents that were potentially so important that legally they could not be thrown away. However, nobody could remember how to open this vault, so the documents weren't able to be moved somewhere else. And as such, the safe sat in the office as a large, useless metal box. And so when thieves stole it, thinking it has valuables in there, the employees reported it stolen and were no longer responsible for them.
Amazing.
The Lateral Producers Club is at lateralcast.com if you would like more Lateral, fewer adverts, and to support the show.